Hello. Today we are going to be fixing bugs on a live production website. So this is the website that I have created in Laravel, and it allows users to post reviews about a company, and it also allows users to view reviews about a company before buying their product or service. So it is like a Trustpilot website similar to this one. And the first bug that we are having is on this recent view section. So you can see that it is displaying the name of the person who has reviewed a company, but it is not displaying the name of the company that I have reviewed. So I have two bugs. First one is this one. So I'm going to fix this one first. First thing we need to check if this data is coming from an AJAX call or if it is directly rendering via server side. So I will open my console tab, also the network tab, and I will refresh the page and see if there is any AJAX call to it. Okay, so there is no AJAX call. It means that this data is rendering from server side. So what we need to do is find this route and see the data that we are displaying here. So I will go in my web.php in my routes folder and I will find my home route, which is this one. So it is calling a function home from user controller. So I will go in my user controller and this is the home function. So these are the reviews that I am displaying and I need to find the company. I'm going to return this object to see if I'm saving the data correctly in company. So I'm going to just bd this object. Okay, so the title is not fetching properly. So what I need to do is if the title is empty, then I need to display the domain name. So I'm going to open my home page. I need to check that this is the view that I am rendering. So I'm going in my views folder, resources, views, and in home. And here I will search for recent reviews. So here I am displaying the company title. So I'm going to use a condition here that will display the title if it is empty. Otherwise, it will display the domain. So I'm going to copy this and put a condition. If title is not empty, then display the title. Else, if the domain is not, then we should display the domain. Okay, you can see that it is fetching the data properly and all the links are working fine. Okay. Now the second bug is that whenever user post a review, his location is saved in database, and here it is display. It should display, but right now it is not displaying. So I need to check if first I need to check if the location is being saved in database properly. So I'm going to open my phpMyAdmin, and here I will go in my reviews database, and I will search for a table name reviews, and here I can see that the location is not saving properly. So the problem is while inserting a data in reviews table, the location is not getting fetched. So uh, I will go in my controllers and find my review controller. Search for a function like posting a review. Just checking if the review exists. And the problem is here that it is not fetching the location properly. Okay, what we need to do here is we will print out this response and see what we are fetching here. So I will do JSON response, and I will also print out my client IP because it might be an error in IP. It might not fetching the IP properly. And I will use the Laravel request IP because it is better than using other HTTP headers. It will handle all the HTTP headers by himself. I'm going to post a review about a company and see if it works. But I will search for another company because I already reviewed this company. I might not be able to review it again. So let's say I search for this one. And now I'm going to review it. And I should see the response in my network tab because I will be calling an AJAX request. Okay, so it says that the GeoPlugin API is no longer available for free use. I was using the free version and my IP address is fine. So now what I need to do is I need to find another way to fetch user location. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Okay, so let's try this. I'm going to comment it out. I will just cut this because I will be debugging this before, and we have variable client IP. Now I'm going to debug this location variable only. So I'm going to submit review again. Okay, so this API is not working. Let's try another one. Info.io. Let's try this. Use free APIs. Okay, so let's try this method. Now I'm going to log my data variable here. Okay, so it is fetching the data properly. So what I need to do is save this in my database. So I will rename it to location to avoid confusion, and I will copy this and paste here, and I will put a simple condition here that if it is not null, only then I'm going to use this location. And we also need to wrap this in try catch block because if this API fails, then my whole review insertion process will fail. So I need to wrap this in try catch. So even if this API fails, my insertion process will still work. So I need to wrap this in catch block. Here we are getting the location object, and I will rename it to location data. And instead of response geoplugin city, I will use location object here. So I have mapped all the values here. So now let me check if I am getting this object properly. So I'm going to log it here before inserting the data. So it is saving the data properly. What we need to do, now we just need to comment this, and it should insert the data properly in reviews table. So I'm going to post a review here, and the review has been posted. If I go in my company detail page, you can now see that the location is displaying properly. So these are the two bugs that I have fixed directly on live website. Probably you must have learned something in this, and if you want any help in this, kindly do let me know.